Hey YouTubers, today we have a range hood fan that's pretty noisy. We're going to fix it, and also we have a light bulb that's gone out. We're going to fix that. So first, the noisy fan. Here is the fan motor, and sometimes the bearings where the motor shaft comes out of the fan housing get kind of worn out or they get corroded. Oftentimes they just need a little lubrication. Here we have the little halogen light that we're going to be fixing by removing the light cover first and then changing the bulb. First thing for safety though, we're going to turn off the power by turning off the breaker for your range hood. I'm going to remove these two screws from these grills, and we're going to pull off this one screw here, and then we can hinge off this protective grill. Pull off this little grease cap, and then just spin this by hand. Remember, we've got the breaker off, so it's not dangerous. And we can tell that one of the fans is noisy. This one's good, it's spinning smoothly. But the one here on the right doesn't spin as well. And also, you can hear like a kind of a grinding noise as you spin it. So a bearing is used to help it spin smoothly, and this bearing's having some trouble. We're going to remove a series of Phillips head screws along the perimeter of this bottom plate, and it's going to allow us to take the plate off. You may want to have someone hold the plate while you're removing these screws so it doesn't fall. Once we get all the screws out, we can take the plate down. We can loosen this bolt with a pair of pliers, and that's going to allow us to take this big old plastic fan off, and that'll allow us to get to where the motor is. So we're just turning that with our pliers, and we're just pulling down on this big plastic fan. And then we're going to spray some lubricant up to the bearing. You may want to put down some paper towels in case some of the lubricant falls. Here's where the motor is. There's the motor shaft coming out. And right where it comes out is where the bearing is. So we just want to shoot some lubricant up in there. And this should turn pretty smoothly and not have much noise. And they just get kind of worn out over time or get a little bit corroded and need a little bit of lubrication. This is just to show you guys what the bearing looks like. I did pull this out of the motor just so you get a better view of it. I'm just going to spray the oil right in that junction. And here is some spray oil. I'll put a link in the description below, so if you can have this sent to you if you'd like. And it works really good to quiet it down. So we've got that done. We're going to put that big fan back up onto the shaft, and then we'll tighten that bolt. Put the little grease cap on, put the grill back on, and use our screwdriver to put that one Phillips screw back in that holds the grill. And then we can turn on the breaker, and we can just test it to see if the sound's a little bit better. It's a pretty common problem with these range hoods. Just tighten up that one screw, and we'll turn on our breaker and then give it a test. Then we want to turn the breaker back off because we have a bulb that we need to replace. So make sure the power is off. Test it, make sure the lights and fan don't go on. We're going to twist off this little plate by turning to the left. We'll pull this halogen bulb straight out. We're going to put in a new bulb. I'm just going to push the prongs into this porcelain receptacle, push it all the way in. And these are some other types of bulbs you may run into with your range hood. There's quite a variety. Some twist in, some just pull in and out. Some have a little cord like this attached to them that you have to pull out and then disconnect the cord. But they're all pretty easy. Another common type is this type of halogen where it has a couple of pins at the end, so you have to turn it like a quarter turn and then pull it out. But they all usually involve either pull straight out or a little twist. So we're going to put that protective cover back on by pushing it up and twisting to the right. It's just a glass cover. It has a aluminum metal bezel to hold it into position. And then we turn the power back on and we got it. So thanks so much for watching our video, and please subscribe so we can send you new Fix-It videos each week. Do want to press the little bell icon here at the side, that way you can get your new videos each week. Thanks again.